Hi everyone! We all know Japan is on another level and that they've got a unique style that no one can rival. It's no secret they do things very differently to most other countries around the world. But did you know that there are certain things that travelers to Japan just can't seem to wrap their head around after leaving the country? 10 bizarre things about Japan that baffle foreigners. Banishment Rooms. Many countries have strong labor laws that prevent companies from sacking employees without good reason. In Japan, this has led to a problem for large companies that want to get rid of certain people but can't fire them without paying out a huge benefit package. The solution many have come up with, including the likes of Panasonic, Sony, and Toshiba, is to use banishment rooms. Employees are sent to do tasks that serve no purpose or are mind-numbingly boring. A prime example includes asking staff to stare at a TV monitor for up to 10 hours a day. Bill math. In Japan, your bill is often calculated with an abacus. Yes, you heard right. There are still shopkeepers who use an abacus to calculate your bill. Most people who think of Japan think everything is modern and high-tech in Japan. But the reality is more often than not, you will find an unusual mix of old and new technology. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with this. Foreigners just seem to think it's odd that Japan is not as high-tech as they always thought. Cat cafes. Lounge on a cozy sofa, drink in hand, and close your eyes to the sweet chorus of cats purring. No, this is not the memoir of a crazy cat lady. It's something just as riveting. Open your sheltered eyes to the happiness and magic that is a cat cafe. Japan holds the record for the most cat cafes in the world, with as many as 39 in Tokyo. These enchanting places allow people to eat, drink, and lounge in the company of cats. From purebreds to ex-strays, just $60 an hour. No janitors. Children in the West are used to seeing janitors cleaning and carrying out maintenance tasks in their school. It's a necessary job due to the mess that kids have a tendency of leaving behind them. That isn't the case in Japan, though. Instead of employing someone to clean up other people's trash, the schools teach students to clean up after themselves. Dedicated time is set aside for children to work together to clean classrooms, scrub floors, and keep the bathrooms spotless. Gravestone eviction. This is one you might find hard to believe, but believe it all right because it's a real thing. In Japan, the real estate crunch even extends to graveyards. Space is so prime that if the family doesn't keep up with paying graveyard dues into perpetuity, the stones and urn inside are removed to make space for someone who can pay. To Western people, this will sound absolutely bonkers. The disrespect that people must feel when their loved ones are dug up and moved must be horrible. Adult adoption. Adoption is carried out all over the world, but while the USA and Japan are at the top of the world when it comes to adoption rates, the type of adoption in Japan is completely different. An incredible 98% of all adoptions in Japan involve adults ages 20 to 30, the vast majority of these being men. If the owner of a family business doesn't have a son to keep the family name alive, a suitable heir will be found and adopted into the family. Parking systems, specifically bike parking systems. To solve the problem of overcrowded bike racks and storage, the city authorities developed an underground bicycle parking system. The complex itself looks like an elevator. You simply pay for the service, place the bicycle on the runway, and wait for the doors to open. Then the automatic system takes care of the rest. In order to get your bike back, you simply need to hold your card up to the scanner located next to the parking door, and it's sent right back up to you. Whoa! Hikikomori. Over the past 2 decades, Japan has developed a unique phenomenon that involves young men locking themselves away and becoming entirely isolated. So prevalent is the condition that there exist special facilities and counselors to help rehabilitate sufferers, whose number is estimated between 700,000 and 1 million. Men lock themselves away in small rooms and have almost no contact with the outside world, relying entirely on their parents to provide food. Cases usually last for several years, but some have continued indefinitely, remaining isolated for over a decade. Robot restaurant. Multicolored laser lights, flashy, half-naked dancers, giant gaudy robots doing who knows what. This restaurant provides a trippy, energetic experience you won't find anywhere else. The restaurant's non-stop energy and strange routines will fulfill anyone's lust for a taste of Japan's eccentric pop culture. You'll get more of a taste though. We're talking an hour's worth of bizarrely fantastic entertainment. Your face will hurt from smiling. Love hotels. The love hotel business is one of the most lucrative in Japan, accounting for more than $50 billion a year in turnover. The love hotels accommodate couples that only need an hour or so in privacy rather than a full overnight stay. It was during the 1970s when the industry peaked. Then, love hotels became otherworldly places for sexual expression, with concept rooms ranging from spaceships to dungeons. It's because citizens of Japan need a place to let it all out and have some fun. Japan has one of the most rigid, demanding work ethics in the world. It's no wonder these love hotels are very popular. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And of course, support us by subscribing to our channel for more great informative videos like this one each and every day.